our brand message. And then after that, last year, we also did a contest called Super Status, which is really where we were going to pay. I was going to, I'll raise my hand and say, we want to pay you to update your status in social. We're admitting it, and we want to see what's going to happen. So we did all these kind of experiments. As you can see, we're kind of dancing around the product. And I think what we did for our fiscal year 10, which is just the year that just ended, is we kind of learned that the closer we are to the actual product experience, the more viral it can get, the more lift we can have. And I'll show you a couple examples of what we did. And I'll also show you how social can be a persuasion engine. So Scott Cook, our founder, kind of coined this term persuasion engine and allow us to really acquire new customers and keep the ones we have. We actually at Intuit do lots of things in social. So it's not like, what's your one campaign you're going to do this. What influences a consumer the most? And the top right is really somebody you know. And it's not just someone you know, but it's when you actually ask them, hey, what did you think about this movie? It's not, I came out of the movie and I'm telling everybody. But I thought it was the holy grail of influence, and we're certainly learning about where does the influence about after is friends like you, and these are the reviews. And so we were doing two kind of similar things, but also very distinct. We also announced yesterday that we didn't give our revenue numbers, but I will tell you, last year we did over $1 billion business in an instance where they can click on Facebook and like this and comment about it. And as I said, the hypothesis was, I call it friend casting. We want to enable that word of mouth army, all you folks that stood up, to talk about our product. And I think that friend casting could be much more powerful than broadcasting. I'm actually responsible for offline and online and top level. But these are round numbers. Actually, on the right, it's an example, not actual. I don't want to give you exact numbers, but this will give you an example of the network effect. So let's say 10 million people actually have the ability to share Facebook, and let's say only 100,000 of them do share. And I can tell you that over 50% of TurboTax customers are active in Facebook, and they have on average over 150 friends. So that 100,000 people that do share gets you 15 million newsfeed impressions, okay? And those newsfeed impressions actually have click tags in them. So I use DoubleClick, and I can tell you, and I can't tell you, but I know how many people clicked on those click tags and came over and bought. And I'll tell you also that about 75% of the friends of our customers who came over and clicked on that link and bought from us were new customers. So this drove a huge amount of people that were sitting down, and that's one way that we reached people out there this year. So that's the network effect there. The other thing that's interesting too is when you're looking about an impression, whether we call it Zone 1 with that picture there, we actually used reviews, and what I want to get away from is testimonials. I want it to be as open as possible and not just take 5 reviews we like and just let people sort by one. And I think that it's okay to try to put a bar up there. Now, I don't know that I'm going to give a number to the business, but we certainly learn a lot, and we have, in terms of friend casting, are friends more important to us on Facebook? It's interesting because when the Facebook sales guys caught up to me, and we haven't spent a lot in Facebook. We're starting to a little bit. Effective than advertising. It's definitely more efficient. I don't know, I can't tell you right now that's more effective. I can tell you that